Hey guys, Rory here from Your Golf Travel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about golf in Scotland. To kick things off, I've got two questions for you guys. Number one, have you ever played golf in Scotland? And number two, if yes, obviously, what is your favourite memory of playing golf in Scotland? Where are you playing, who are you playing with, and why is it such a special memory to you? Later on in the video, I'm going to go through some of my favourite memories from golf in Scotland and some of the courses I've played. But yeah, jump into that comment section and I'll see you guys later in the video. So I've said it on this channel in the past, I'm actually pretty disappointed with myself when it comes to how much golf I've actually played in Scotland. Obviously I'm aware that I'm really lucky to get to do what I do for Your Golf Travel, but as far as golf in Scotland goes, I must try harder going into the future. That being said, the kind of relative small amount of golf I have played at the home of Golf Scotland has been on some pretty unbelievably spectacular courses, so I can't complain too much, and as you'd expect, I've made some pretty fun golfing memories along the way. My very first trip with Your Golf Travel was actually to Scotland, literally like 2 weeks after I'd started, over 10 years ago now. That makes me feel quite old. And it was to the incredible Gleneagles Golf Resort. And while that was a long time before I started making videos for this channel for Your Golf Travel, you could argue, for lack of a less cheesy phrase, that's kind of where my journey started with the company, and it was kind of the first place I'd been to outside of playing golf around my home club and neighbouring counties and whatnot in competitions and stuff. It was the first time I'd really had my eyes opened as to the amazing places that are on offer out there in the wider golfing world. Of course, the fact that Gleneagles is home to one of the world's best hotels, it's a joke, it's so good, as well as an unreal amount of things you can do away from the golf course. And the main selling point for us golfers, 3 world-class courses in the form of the Kings, Queens, and of course the PGA Centenary Course, which hosted the 2014 Ryder Cup. I can't remember who won that one. Oh God. Europe won the Solheim Cup on that course as well, didn't they? That of course brings me on to my next point in the video, and that is of course that Scotland has hosted an outrageous amount of like top level tournaments throughout its unbelievable history. So maybe your best memory of Scottish golf or golf in Scotland isn't even a playing one. If you haven't yet played golf in Scotland but you do want to join this conversation and let us know your favourite Scottish golfing memory, please do feel free to jump in the comments as well and let us know your favourite thing or your favourite moment for something like an Open Championship or a Ryder Cup, or a Solheim Cup, or a Scottish Open, or a Ladies Scottish Open, or a British Women's Open, maybe even the Alfred Daniel Links Championship on the European Tour. There are an unbelievable amount of top class events held in Scotland on a fairly regular basis. So if you do have a favourite Scottish golfing memory from either attending an event live or maybe even just watching on TV, write them in the comment section, join the discussion. Obviously the chance to follow in our kind of golfing heroes' footsteps and actually play these golf courses ourselves, having seen these events on TV or maybe even in person, is the dream, right? And that's definitely where some of my most fond memories of golf in Scotland come from, for sure. The very first Open Championship course I ever played was actually Royal Liverpool, and while that was really, really great fun, the grandstands were up in the lead up to the event. It was an amazing experience. For me, the very, very best Open Championship course experience I've ever had, and I've been lucky to have it a few times. I think if you've watched this channel before, we all know what the answer is. Yup, Turnberry. I've been super lucky to play at Turnberry on 3 separate occasions now. I first played there with my dad, obviously special memories there, along with one of my best mates. The second time I visited, I went with Crossfield and Lockie, and I met Sophie Walker, so lots of really good memories already. But I think it's fair to say my all-time favourite memory of golf in Scotland period was heading back to play at Turnberry after the 2015 changes had taken place, mainly on the Ailsa Course, but also on the what's now known as the King Robert the Bruce course as well. In particular, those changes they made to the Ailsa, which caused a bit of a fuss or a bit of a stir at the time, I think it's fair to say that they've taken what was already a world-class course to like the next level, and we're talking like top little tiny list of the world's best now. And it's not just that I remember being like completely bowled over by this golf course the third time I went back. It was the fact that we got so lucky. We went there in July, 30-degree weather, not a breath of wind in the air. It was literally perfect. But the main reason why I enjoyed it so much on this occasion, and why it's a fond memory of mine personally, was that I'd had a few lessons with Coach Lockie and Mark and Dan Hendrickson at the time, who joined us on the trip. And it was one of those trips where I'd kind of turned up not knowing what was going to really go on in terms of my game, tried a few things that I tried in these lessons, and I just committed to it on the course. And while maybe playing off the back tees on a course like the Ailsa Course at Turnberry and trying new things in your swing might not be the best thing to advise, everything just kind of clicked. And if you guys can tell me where in the world you can find a better golfing experience than playing in a setting like that, on a golf course that good, in perfect summer conditions, playing pretty well, enjoying yourself with mates, bagpiper playing you up the last just after, you know, you won the match. If you could find a better golfing experience than that and tell me about it, there's a chance I might not believe you.
That's a good shot.
That's a really good shot. That is an absolute ripper over the corner. Oh, he's just drawn that in.
That's a great shot.
Let's go on, and now spin a bit.
Get left, spin left.
That's a great shot.
It's just a ripper.
Absolute craziness here.
Craziness from Matt. So I've landed and run on. Dan's long, and then Rory's hit the career. I reckon he was up that slope, and it just
lovely shot.
Rolled right in.
Don't be surprised if this pops back like that.
He's going for crazy because he's got no shots. So basically, massive slope. The slope Rory's come down. I love a bit of Rory Bants.
I don't get to throw it in there.
Love it. I totally love it. It's a good putt.
Yeah.
Banged in the back. Well
Boom.
done. 3. That is complete double.
3 with 3.
Very good.
Well done, boys.
Lovely.
Good birdie.
And it's just as well we record all this stuff for you guys, because another one of my favourite memories of golf in Scotland, and again, thankfully we record this because my memory the next morning was a bit fuzzy, was coming out the clubhouse at gone 10 o'clock at night, still really light outside due to Turnberry's amazing location on the west coast of Scotland. And after, enjoying a few beers, watching an England World Cup match in the clubhouse, we enjoyed a little bit more golf on the wee links. Right, it's 10 past 10. What time do you usually play golf until in the UK? We're about to go out on the wee links, which is just in the shadow of the glorious Turnberry Hotel. Why not? I mean, it's still light outside. It's going to be for the next hour or so. So that's another bonus coming up here for some golf. So there we have it, guys. Those are, that's a handful of my favourite memories from playing golf in Scotland. As I said, in comparison with other countries, I just haven't been enough, and I'm really looking forward to making more memories as time goes on. Scotland's definitely a place that I'm going to really make a concerted effort to experience more of. I've played a couple of other courses other than the ones I've mentioned in this video, but considering my role at YGT, the list just ain't long enough so far. So I hope you guys have joined in the chat as well in the comment section. If you haven't yet and you got to this part of the video, thank you very much for watching. We want to know your favourite golf memories from playing in Scotland, or even just watching golf in Scotland. As ever, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching again. And if you love golf in Scotland, or golf in Scotland is on your bucket list, make sure you keep your eyes peeled, because there'll be more coming from the home of golf very soon. Catch you later. Bye.